So greetings, Wake Forest Baptist family. This room is more than a sanctuary, isn't it? And boy, did we ever experience that Sunday morning. To walk, when I came into the baptistry and looked out for the first time, I wonder if I was even going to be able to talk. Most of all, more than anything, to see your faces. It felt like a family reunion. I said that. I felt like I almost needed to pull out the fried chicken and potato salad and apple pie. But it was such a sacred moment. 15 months ago, who could have imagined that it would be that long before we would come back into this sacred room? And everything we did Sunday was a reminder of why we are who we are. We are family. We are Wake Forest Baptist Church. We are the gift that God has given to each other. As I said Sunday, sometimes we just need to be still. We need to stop and just be aware of the gifts God has given us. The greatest gift he gave us is his son, Jesus Christ. That's what this room is about, to come and worship him and to be people who remind us of Jesus and the way we love and laugh and live together. As I said, let's just breathe the air. Look at the dome above us with a reminder of the dove of the Holy Spirit descending on us. The baptismal waters stirred in the celebration of those who came into an eternal relationship with Jesus Christ. The hymns that we sang. And boy, some of you told me, and I was right with you, the last verse of Amazing Grace with the pipe organ being heard for the first time in all these months stirred something deep within us. Just to hear you laugh when I try to tell a funny story. I'm not very good at that, but you all, it was nice to hear laughter. It was just best of all to see your faces, as I've said so many times. So we've been given a gift. This is what we're about as God's people, to come and worship together and live and laugh and love together. And I know it's not all figured out. We're still trying to figure out some things, re-entry. There's a certain mess that this season has just made absolutely essential. I wish we could know that everything was certain, but one thing is for sure. We came together, we made it through, and we're back to a new day, and we're moving forward. See what God's new story is for us. I want to read some words that came from William Barclay's commentary on the Sermon on the Mount that I just find to be relevant to where we are today. He said, "Those who feed their hearts on the record of what God has done in the past will never worry about the future. Worry refuses to learn the lessons of life. We are still alive, and our heads are still above water. And yet, if someone had told us that we would have to go through what we have actually gone through, we would have said it was impossible. The lesson of life is that somehow we have been enabled to bear the unbearable, and to do the undoable, and to pass the breaking point and not to break." Again, 15 months. Who would have thought at the start of all that it would be such a long and almost unbearable journey? But we have made it through, and we are now looking to the future, knowing that God has helped us through the past. And so I think of those words. He says, we have been enabled to bear the unbearable and to do the undoable and to pass the breaking point and not to break. The resiliency of this church, the spirit in which you have journeyed with us through ups and downs of these past 15 months. I want to say as your pastor, thank you. And brave journey, and let us continue on into God's new future. So have a great day. You're God's people.